crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear and shy in my bones. Oh, it's so annoying. Who should I show my poem to first? What do I not see? She's probably not gonna like it though, because I wrote it for Yuri, really. I'm gonna take this clip seriously and go home. What? Harsh? What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. I started somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, that I'd like to read it. Painful to think about it? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. We read this before, right? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, creatures can leap, Yeah. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Nothing has popped up in a bit, so I'm kind of worried. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up my rhyme, like I set up for a rhyme at the end. It helps me. Monica. Hi, Luke. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. I know you are. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Luke. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Wait, this is new dialogue. Why am I not reading it? It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her like with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri's back? I'm back. Are you taller? Were you always that tall? I swear you weren't that tall before. Oh no, it's just because of it pops up whenever they just start talking. Not really. Well, we all. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Was this... Did we read this before? I think this is new. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. Wait, it's right there. It's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. Yeah, I read that. That was a new poem, I can tell. And it's definitely related to whatever's going on in some way. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Try so hard to make it pretty good again, right? Just force something out of it. Keep your pen in the same spot for until you get a big dark puddle of ink. Alright, she's told us this before. Yeah, that's all the same stuff. I guess Yuri, she would like it. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes glisten. Lighten. Exceptional. Nah, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Why can't I read her thoughts? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Yeah, I have. Before someone killed himself. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable things I recognize as new writers is that they've tried to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Stammering is completely gone and she does like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Alright, I'm gonna skip through this a bit, because Ghosts under the light, the tendrils of my street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Alright, yeah, this is stuff we read before. I remember. Uh, are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem was only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I didn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. Alright, I don't think I have to worry too much about the poem section. Nothing scary happened. No glitches or anything like that, so I think we're good. Okay, the music is messed up. Wait, no, it's fine, never mind. Oh, I'm tripping. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if it's just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. Okay, this is new, I think. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it is nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns her poem to the desk with one hand. I guess I could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Bro. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Well, if I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Luke did too. So based on that... I'll gladly of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Alright, I've went through this already. But I remember, we do... That's not what I... You're just... You're sensitive as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Luke appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you think he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. I need water, hold on. Oh, you know what? I was the one whose... I forgot about this. I was the one whose booze magically grew us... Give me a sec. I was the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Luke started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? What the heck? Okay, chill. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy? Whoa, this wasn't like that before. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy? Edgy? Sorry, that was too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after graduating middle school, you know? If you wanna prove something, prove it, you need to stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by just acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck? after it. Yeah, go on. Let Luke hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. So Yuri turns toward me as if she had just noticed I was standing here. Luke, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this? Who did I sign for? Yuri. Yuri? 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 Oh my god. Yuri. I'm standing my ground, Yuri. I said,